So the Samsung Freestyle. There were a lot of buzz surrounding this projector when it first came out, and I can see why. It's an innovative design that ideally can be very versatile too. However, nothing is perfect. For this projector though, I'm just gonna split this review into two big segments. So I'll talk about what I like about this projector first, and then I'll talk about what I don't like about this projector in the second half. So let's begin. I have spent the last long holiday with the Freestyle, and I have to say there were a lot of good times and there were a lot of annoying times too when I was using this Freestyle. But I managed to balance the Freestyle at the top of my bed headboard, if I should call it that. Yeah, and I was watching Netflix on top of my ceiling, so it was definitely usable at that situation, if I should say it like this. However, it did take quite a lot of setting up to get it working that way. So let's start off with what I like about the Samsung Freestyle first. Number one, the projector looks fantastic. This is a tubular shaped projector and it is very sleek yet functional at the same time. It has a free spinning angle, hence the word Freestyle, and it rotates to a large selection of angles thanks to how this thing is designed. And I guess this is where we also have to talk about the base. We can take out the base if you want to, so there are just two plastic screws on either sides of the Freestyle that you can unscrew with a coin. Do not ever use a flathead screwdriver because it will strip out the plastic screw here. However, I do not have a coin with me, so I won't take it out anyway. However, if you choose to get some other accessories like the battery base for example, you will need to take out this screw and then you need to change out the entire base to the new battery base. By the way, our unit of the Samsung Freestyle isn't a retail unit and it comes with a very big difference, which is the lack of the pogo pins at the bottom here. I know this is because I watched some other retail versions of the Samsung Freestyle's unboxing video and they did have a rubber flap behind here that covers all the golden pins, which is supposedly to be used with the light fixture adapter thing. So yeah, just keep in mind that ours here is not exactly retail. Even if you want to use the socket adapter as well for the light fixtures, you will also need to take out this space. However, both of these accessories are said to be coming soon. And we also have yet another accessory that's available to us, which is the skin. You see, all of the Samsung Freestyle look the same in this white color. However, this white color sleeve can be removed, so you can choose between a total of 3 different colors. So you can change it to pink, green or coyote color. And the second feature that I like the most is the sensors. So as you can see, there are a lot of sensors at the front of this projector and also inside this projector too. Those sensors are pretty much what makes it the Freestyle because you can use it in any either way you want and this projector will automatically rotate itself to however you want it to be. And the third feature that I like the most about the Samsung Freestyle is, of course, everything is automatic. And what I mean by that is that the Freestyle have 2 different sets of sensors on either side at the front here, and they are smart and it can detect what kind of surface that I'm projecting the image to. For example, the wall that I have here is not exactly white, it's a bit yellowish. So this Samsung Freestyle will auto-correct the image for me, so it will look the best at whatever color surface that I'm projecting it to. Even the focusing, keystoning and angle straightening are done automatically for us too. Just plop the Freestyle onto whatever table or whatever surface that we have and then this thing will do all of its magic for us. Of course, it's not perfect all of the time, so we'll have to head into the settings menu to do some minor changes if we want to. More on that later. And number 4, the image projection is beautiful. After all of the automatic calibrations that it's done, this projector can actually go up to 100 inches in size diagonally, which is amazing coming out of this small little projector. I also need to clarify that even though Samsung kept saying that this projector can output a total of 1080p resolution, it doesn't really actually matter because resolutions for projectors, they kind of work differently. And number 5 is the rather good internal speakers. One of the amazing thing about this Freestyle is that it has a 360-degree speaker at the bottom part here, and the subwoofer is actually located right at the bottom of this projector. It actually sounds good no matter what angle I put it at. So have a listen here. And now for the things that I don't like about the Samsung Freestyle. Granted, this is how I personally would like to use the projector, and it kind of reflects my personal taste when it comes to a product like this. So number one, my big complaint is the ports. I think the port selection here is just kind of horrible. I think Samsung position all of the ports here is because we can plug in whatever cable we want and then rotate it however we want, and the ports wouldn't get in the way of this base here. However, I think there is enough space to put a full-size HDMI port and also maybe one more USB Type-A port. Currently, we only have one Type-C, one micro HDMI port, and a mic mute button. It's just not enough, so imagine if I want to load my own videos to watch on the Freestyle, then it's literally impossible. And by the way, there's also no micro HDMI dongle in the box, so you have to get your own if you want to connect it to your console or laptop or whatever. Also, there's no audio jack in the Freestyle as well, so we'll have to either use external speakers through eARC, which again, we don't have any micro HDMI dongle, so we can't use that unless we buy our own. And Bluetooth speaker is possible to be used with the Freestyle, but it has a lot of inherent problems like audio delay. And my second complaint about the Freestyle is the lack of an internal battery. You see, the Freestyle will always require a cable connected to it, and that is for power. Samsung even included a charger in the box and kept promoting that the Freestyle can be powered by a mere power bank, but only if your power bank can supply up to 50 watts in total. That kind of defeats the purpose of being a portable projector, right? I can't even carry the projector to some other places like a camp, and then I want to have a pool party or something like that. This projector will always need some kind of battery connected to it externally. And thirdly, the Freestyle carrying case. This is an official accessory, by the way. I think this is rather incomplete, to put it lightly. So if you see it like this Freestyle, we can put it like this. Okay, the whole Freestyle goes in really nicely and it fits in snugly if we screw in the top too. However, there is no other compartment to store this remote control for the Freestyle, and there's no place to fit the charger as well, so that is a problem. However, if you get the Freestyle battery base, then this case wouldn't work with that base because the Freestyle battery base is a lot larger than this base, so yeah, it wouldn't fit in this case. By the way, this case costs 299 ringgit or 60 US dollars. I just don't think it's worth the price. And fourthly, I think that this projector needs some time to get optimized. You know, when we say the Freestyle doesn't have any built-in battery, each time I want to carry this Freestyle to other places, I will have to turn it off, unplug the charger, go to some other place that I want to set up the Freestyle once more, connect everything back again, and then turn it back on. Each time I do that, this Freestyle will take quite a long time to boot up. I really don't think that's a problem for everyone, but that's just an issue that I personally encountered. And remember when we said that even though the projector is technically automatically set up for us through all of the automatic sensors and whatnot, yeah, I discovered that when I want to modify the focus just a tiny bit, it lagged quite heavily. So I don't know why that happened. At least Netflix and YouTube ran perfectly for me. And also, there's some sort of an unoptimized UI here. Look, it's totally different from the interfaces on Samsung smart TVs. And the Freestyle has a simpler home screen, but for some reason we cannot quickly access the entire list of installed apps from the home screen, and I can't even add those apps shortcut to the home screen easily too. I will have to go back to the App Store, search for the installed app, and then I can add the shortcut from there. It's not really that big of an issue, but it's annoying for sure. And number 5, my biggest problem with the Freestyle is of course the price. At 4,999 ringgit, I just think that it's a very hefty price to pay for a projector like this. And that also leads up to our conclusion for this projector here. I'm really on the fence about the Samsung Freestyle. It's not exactly free in terms of freedom, but it does have a lot of style points. So the Freestyle is still, I would say, a technological marvel in some fronts, like the auto color correction, auto straightening, auto rotation, and auto focusing. However, the lack of ports and also the lack of an internal battery for the Samsung Freestyle is definitely my biggest gripe. Granted, the Freestyle is still in its first generation, and I think there is a lot of room to improve for the next generation of the Freestyle. So that's it. That's all we have to share with you about this projector here. Yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.